hates his life, he's a complicated duck. He's Mr. Crackles.
Oh, fuck. Alright, I'll be in the couch. Let me know if you need some help. I can't believe she's moving in already. Here we go again. What is that? Diary. I bet you there's some juicy details about our love life in here. Let me see this. I love you, 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 I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. Kill daddy. What? Well, apparently she likes Samoan men. Who's a Nupe? Death to all Jews. Must get tattoo of swastika. What? Apparently she was married. Twice. That guy's been missing since 2012. Wow.
What are you doing?
Ah! Hi, is everything out of the truck?
Yes, dear.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
You know, we're gonna be really happy together. Mwah.
What the fuck?
Hates his life, he's a complicated duck. He's Mr. Crackles.
Oh, well, hello, folks. Welcome to another edition of What's in My Mouth. My name's Christopher Feely. I'm your host today, along with my co-host, Gigi. You can see the love in her eyes. And today we're here with Yolanda, our second contestant for the evening. Now, Yolanda, are you ready for whatever I put in your mouth?
I can't wait.
Now, remember, with each correct response, you do win whatever's in your mouth. Does that sound agreeable to you?
Bring it on.
Alrighty, let's bring it on. We're gonna go ahead and start with round one. Gigi, if you will. Alrighty, Yolanda. Go ahead and open wide. Just like when you were a baby. It's good, isn't it? It's real good.
Sweet potatoes.
Nope, that is incorrect. Now you do have 20 seconds left. Any more
Carrots.
guesses? Carrots is correct. Congratulations. You have progressed on to round two. Alrighty, it's now time for round two. Gigi. Alrighty, here it comes, Yolanda. This one is rather sweet, isn't it?
Ooh, I like this one.
I'll bet you do. Now,
Reminds me of a campfire.
wonder what that could be.
Marshmallows.
That is correct. Congratulations. Alrighty, folks, it is now time for round three. Yolanda, are you ready? This could be it.
I can't wait. I'm excited. Bring it on.
You sure sound that way. Gigi, how are we today?
Fan-freaking-tastic.
Alrighty, Yolanda, open wide. It's now time for round three. This one's very good, isn't it? Now, do you have any initial guesses?
I think I know exactly what
Notice
this
the
is.
texture.
It's kind of nutty.
Nutty. Well, so am I.
I'm gonna guess hummus.
That is correct. You have won. Congratulations. Alrighty, and since you made it to round three, we're going to go ahead and take this off of you. And you've won a lovely picture of myself getting a facial. Congratulations. I'm sure that's going to go right on the mantelpiece, yes.
Oh my god!
Okay, well, we want to thank you for playing. I'm Christopher Feely. here for my co-host Gigi and Yolanda. Congratulations, Yolanda. You're a winner. And we'll see you next time on What's in My Mouth?
Hey everybody, and welcome to Indie Corner TV. I'm your host, Jonathan Moody, and I'm here with
Well, I'm Sam.
Sam Jones.
There you go.
Now, you were the Flash Gordon. Now, I've seen the old Flash Gordon, and I've seen the new, your Flash Gordon. Were you a fan of the original Flash Gordon?
Oh, yeah, I used to watch the black and whites with Buster Crabbe, yeah.
Yeah. So, what was it like becoming Flash Gordon?
I loved it. It was iconic. It was wonderful. I knew I couldn't do what he did, but I figured they hired me because they wanted to see pieces and parts of me, so that's what I brought to it. I brought and Flash doesn't have any superpowers, so we had to rely on my athleticism, and same as the character, and my wit. I loved it. It's wonderful. It'll open up a lot of doors for me over the years.
Now, what has been like, other than obviously Flash Gordon, what's been something that you've loved to do the most out of your acting?
Well, Flash Gordon catapulted me. I went on to do 52 other films, hundreds of TV shows. I was a Marine before I was an actor. So
Hey gang, it's Pat DeLeon. I'm back again, and the first couple of videos that we did, I talked about the music of Coda. We're going to continue with some of the older songs, and this song was, the story behind this song, which is called Alijah, was when I got the audition to play with the band Coda. They wanted to see how we could create together, right off the top of our heads, to see where we were improvisationally as a group, and just meeting these guys. And I had known a couple of them for a little while, and then a couple of them I really didn't know at all. So in sitting down and starting to jam with them and working on some of the material that they gave me beforehand, I realized these guys were really, really good players, so I really had to bring my A game to the audition. And one rule about auditions is really try to be as prepared as you possibly can be. Be yourself. Don't try to act like something you're not. And just let your abilities do the talking, So what we did was we started messing around with a riff that literally, we almost wrote half of the song at that first ever rehearsal together, which was great. I ended up getting the gig, thank God, because I really, really wanted it. And this song ended up getting finished and getting recorded, and it got really, really excellent reviews from a lot of people in the business. They thought it was a really cool song. And I'm just going to kind of play the beginning, kind of a run through. The music that you're hearing underneath me while I'm talking is that song. So, but right now I'm going to kind of play you the intro, how the drums went. Just to kind of give you a feel and a visual for what I was attempting to do. It starts off with a press roll, which is kind of almost like a white noise style, again, with a military almost feel. And then kind of a little 4-stroke flourish with the kick drums. And then I go into a straight 4 beat, and we start to break it up with a 16th note pattern on the hi-hats, and then I start to do counterpoints with the chinas on both sides, and then this drum fill that I literally ripped off from Steve Smith, and I can't remember what Journey song it was from, but you drummers out there will probably know. So here's basically just a run through of the song Alijah from way back when.
Hello, welcome to the Creeper Files. I am Glitter Trans.
Kiki. Glitter.
Glitter Trans, Trans Glitter, however you want to pronounce it. I am not that particular. But what I am particular about is the Creeper Glossary. There has to be a way to actively communicate. So in today's episode, we're going to talk about the Creeper Glossary. So there's a few things that being creeped on, we didn't know what it meant. But with experience and a little perseverance, we become wise to the Creeper Glossary. And we're going to share that with you to shave off years of confusion.
We got number one, baby.
Baby, we didn't know what it meant. It was simply BB, like this. That's all.
BB
just
gun?
2 beats. And we didn't know if that was like be right back, bye bye. But then we said it out loud and it's baby. Baby. And there's variations.
There's many. BBY, BB, BAY.
There's a lot of BBs. And then one thing we learned is there's an evolution of hi. Yes, hi, hi, hi.
Hi.
1,000 different ways. There is hi.
Lowercase.
Lowercase, yeah. Then hi. And then hi. H-I. Then there's the H-Y-Y. H-Y. The...
That's the hey.
the hey. There's...
The Tinka-you.
Tinka-you, which we don't even know where that came from. Not even Google Translate knew that one. And of course, there's international highs and stuff. The ciao, hello, bonjour, all of it, right? Oh. We just got a hi. Then there's the I love you, but in all different languages and sometimes just visual.
They're pictures, like the love tree, the hearts.
Kitty cats.
Dick pic.
Yeah. With the little hi. And
hello.
Then there's we call it the visual love letters, where it's like a meme, but not funny. It's literally like a Hallmark or a funeral card, really, expressing their love and devotion
to someone they've never met.
To someone they've never met in a language they probably don't understand
or speak.
Yeah, that is definitely the glossary. But then there's the cook. Yes, Cook. They're, yeah, it was K-U-K or C-U-K. Now, I'm not the brightest person in the world, but it took me a minute to figure out why I need Cook.
Can I see your cook?
Yeah. Can I see your Cook?
I want to see it.
I want to see Cook.
Show me, baby.
Show me Cook. And I was like, Cook? I don't cook. What's he want?
Yes.
Cock. It's just another way to say cock. So, and then one thing we found really super duper handy, the Google Translator. That's right. We get creepers in all countries and all kinds of, from things that we don't understand to things we can't even begin to translate. So there's, of course, that way to say hello in a language they don't even speak and have to use Google Translate to even know what the fuck you're talking about. It's kind of, yeah, not romantic. Not romantic. So, I hope you enjoyed the Creeper Glossary. Yeah, if you have some more terms you'd like to share, some things that we've not touched on, go to the Creeper Files on Facebook. Please post some of your wildest, best ways to say hello, cook, whatever it is you want to say.
Debbie.
Just as long as it's not understood. I guess that would be the only criteria that we have. Make sure it's a Creeper Glossary. You can even just share like some of your conversations. So hope we see you on Facebook, and till then, creeping it real.
I'm Nikki Landry, and it's my belief that everybody has a story. Who they are, where they've been, and where they'll be headed. These are uncut, unedited stories from people I thought seemed intriguing. Join me as I bring you their stories.
Out, and if you'd like to come over, how cool is that? Right? So feel free to come back. My name is Ken.
Ken.
Yeah.
And what is your bird's name?
We call this bird Magisawa.
Magisawa.
And the word Magisawa means, in the old Ojibwe tribe, in northern Wisconsin, it means eagle.
Eagle. And how old is she?
She's going on 17.
How long do they normally live?
Good question. In the wild, they can live to be 25 or 30. In captivity, they can live up to 70 or 80.
Wow.
That's in human years.
Human years. And why do we cover her eyes like
That's
that?
called a hood, and what that does, it keeps the bird calm. A lot of stuff going on. We take the hood off first. I know. There she is.
Wow.
How cool is that?
Ooh. So how do you
been
know?
this close to a bald eagle?
Never. This is amazing.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
So how do you know that she won't bite me?
How do I know that? Well,
You don't.
First of all, I'm a trainer.
Okay.
And I can look at her attitude, but she doesn't bite.
And how long have you been training?
I've been training birds for over 30 years.
And how long have you had her?
I've had her for 15 years.
15 years. So she knows you? Like, she knows your moves, she knows your
I feed her.
So she likes you?
Yeah, yes she does.
This is amazing. So what does she eat?
She has to eat a natural diet. For example, she has to eat fish.
Fish.
Because they're also known as fish. I know.
I think she wants to look at me.
They're also known as fish eagles.
Fish eagles.
They eat rabbit. You know, they have to eat a natural diet.
And this is associated with a nonprofit. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. What HawkQuest is a nonprofit tax-exempt organization. We do environmental lectures and birds of prey. We have 33 birds, and HawkQuest has been around since 1986. It's all right. It's the light that's bright.
Does she like me?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, you don't know? Would you know if she didn't? Do they react like dogs do?
Absolutely.
Ooh, beautiful.
Oh. She's going to show it off.
She's putting me under her wing.
Not the people get touched by an eagle. Right?
That's right. Yeah. She's beautiful.
Isn't she gorgeous?
It's amazing. Right. So does she have children? What do you call them?
No. You mean if we breed her?
Yeah.
I knew she was going to do that. There you go. I love it. Look at it.
That's the windblown look. So what causes her to do that? She gets startled by something?
No, she's just, you know, the light. Obviously, that's not normal. And it's been a long day.
She's tired.
So she's ready to eat. She's ready to bag it. And she's telling me right now.
It's time to go.
It's time to go.
Very good. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you as well.
Thank you. I enjoyed it.
You guys have a good day.
I enjoyed meeting you.
One more time.
Bye, baby.
How cool is that?
It's beautiful.
And there you have it. That's basically the intro to Alijah. We go out into a bit of a tribal beat where I start messing around with patterns between the toms and the closed hi-hat. And just really, really unique way to introduce yourself to the music. And then I think we knew from that point on that that band was going to be kind of special. To be able to write that kind of music without ever meeting each other and just sitting down and creating stuff like that. It was a very special time for me musically, and I learned a lot, and I played. I mean, they're such great players and good people. So look for some of that music down the road. Paul and I have talked about releasing it commercially, so hopefully we'll keep our fingers crossed and see if we can't get that music that's out there to you guys. So until next time, we'll see ya.
Alright, so now we have a gaunt look. We're going to continue on. I'm going to show you guys how to do some bruising. I'm just going to use the Ben Nye Master Bruise Wheel. I'll also be using a brush and a stipple sponge. Alrighty then, you want to make sure that you get that nice and blended out. Very broken texture. Alright, and then also in this reference photo we do have some darker purples. Now we're just going to accent the reds and the light red and the light purple that we have with a darker red and a darker purple, just to give this bruise some depth, because as you can see it's kind of healing right here on the edges, but it's still pretty severe bruise. Alright guys, and that's how you do a basic bruise. It's pretty simple, and no, I promise I didn't hit her. It's all just makeup.
I'm standing here on the steps of the U.S. Capitol building, Washington, D.C., the heart of this great nation. It's been said that the ultimate challenge of the American Republic was to balance the freedom of the people against the power necessary to secure that freedom. And ultimately, one must wonder whether that balance might have shifted a little too far in one direction. DC was intentionally set in a swamp. The whole idea behind that was to discourage people from wanting to linger here too long, because as our founders knew, Power corrupts, and absolute power tends to corrupt absolutely. I've also heard it said that air conditioning may have been one of the worst inventions in the history of America, at least in terms of protecting freedom. Let me explain. With the advent of air conditioning, this swamp, this humid, festering swamp, became a place that was tolerable to exist in, at least indoors. And that allowed congressmen and their aides to linger here longer. Swamps are places with nasty, slimy creatures crawling around on their bellies, and there's something to the idea that that is still true about this place. You can see it in the way that power and money have congregated into the heart of DC, while its outer reaches have actually festered with poverty and crime. DC is booming, whilst the rest of the country can be said is somewhat stagnant. If you see behind me, the top of the Capitol is currently under construction, which is actually an appropriate metaphor to this continuing American project. We are an incredibly affluent country. We're an incredibly powerful country, far more so than any nations that have ever come before us, but our work is not done. The task of balancing freedom and power is an ongoing challenge that we and our children and their children must continue to take up if this dream is to be made a reality. I'm Garrett Kuhn, and remember, this land is yours.
Welcome to How Not to Be an Asshole with Emma B. Today we're going to talk about the Friend Zone. The Friend Zone is a mythical place created by nice guys who can't bone the women they want to bone. Okay, before you say anything, yes, some girls use it too. No matter how hard they try, or how much money or time they spend, their dick stays dry. And you know why? Because you can't buy your way into someone's pants who doesn't want you there. Yes, some women and dudes will use your desire to get what they want or to stroke their ego. That's not because you've been friend zoned. It's because they're just bad people. Being friends, real, actual friends with someone who gives you a boner is kind of hard. If you stick around, I guarantee you'll feel hurt and angry all the time. Walk the fuck away. Don't make it their fault that you feel bad. You're the one that's choosing to stay. The friend zone isn't real, it isn't cool, and it sure as fuck is not their fault for you feeling bad.